Yes, thank you very much for that question about decision making process. And yes, it's true. We have people who are very indecisive, not because they have no knowledge about the factor that they want to determine about or something that they are supposed to decide about. But we also have people who make decision depending on the rule of thumb. So they just make a decision following the law. They don't empathize. They don't use their concerns. They don't follow their emotion. They just follow the rule of thumb. And we have an average people who will put into consideration all the aspects before they make a decision. But mostly I mostly talk about a model of decision making using a need versus want model or a theory. Now, the needs versus want model or a theory is something whereby if I want to make a decision concerning something in particular or something specific, I have to analyze it depending on the wants and the needs. So if I want to decide between a product A and a product B, maybe I want to buy a bicycle, I'll ask myself, do I want to buy a bicycle? Yes, I'll put a tick. I want to buy a bicycle. Do I need the bicycle? So if I need the bicycle and it's a tick on both wants and needs column, I will buy the bicycle. If I want the bicycle but I don't need it, I will decide not to buy the bicycle, because I want is something that just brings you instant gratification. It will make you feel good after you do it, but just for a specific moment, for a short time. But a need is something that you cannot be able to do without. It's something that you need. It's a necessity. It's a basic need. We can be able to put it like that in the process of decision making. So if there is a tick on the want side and a tick on the need side, then you decide to do the activity. If there is a tick on the want side and there is no tick on the need side, you don't do it. If there is an X on the want side and there is a tick on the need side, you do it. Why? Because in most cases we find ourselves, there are things that we don't want. For example, if it's a habit or a lifestyle that you want to adopt, you want to stop using social media at night and spare that time for you to get quality sleep. So you want to continue being on social media, but it's not a need. So if it's not a need and it's a want, you will stop being in social media, not because you want it, but because it's a need. Remember, a need is something that we are saying it's of more importance, or it's something very important. It's a necessity. So you will follow that category. You will put it a tick. Okay. So if you want it and you don't need it, it's along at the end. If you want it and you need it, it's a tick. If you don't want it but you need it, it's a tick. And that's a model, a very easy model that can help you make a decision in most people who find themselves in a dilemma of making even a simple decision.